Hey guys, what's going on? PjX here, and I'm going to be showing you 20 different smokes today that I've been creating since, I'm not really sure when I started creating them. I'll check the date, but the first one is from T-spawn to connector, A-side connector. So you want to line up with this last pillar, the closest to palace, right here. Then you want to put your crosshair here at the corner of this building, and then bring it over to the horizontal of this little antenna. So top of the building, corner, over to the antenna so it's above it, and then jump through. Should land connector. It's always a little different, but one way or another, this smoke lands in connector. I've tested it like fucking 50 times, and I had it to a point where I never missed it, so it should be 100% consistent. I'm checking these smokes for consistency right now, actually, because I'm throwing them again after recording for so long. It's probably been a year that I've been recording these, or a little less. I'm not sure. But yeah, this smoke always hits connector some way or the other. There's 2 tries just to show you. You can try it yourself, and it will work. So if you miss any of these smokes that I'm hitting, and I'm confirming that are consistent, it's you missing the smoke. It's not that the smoke is not consistent. Because I've thrown all of these like multiple times. The only reason I'm even throwing them again is in case there's been an updated version of Mirage where 1 or 2 of them won't work. Because I've been testing these for literally months. Hit that like button down below if you do enjoy this video and want to see another smoke book on another map. This is mostly for my Counter-Strike team because I'm really good with utility and shit. And I'm great at creating it. And it's easier for me to just create it and give it to them to use. So I'm going to get them to watch all 20 of these. They're not all smokes. There's a couple Molotovs from boosts and stuff that are actually really cool and useful. Each smoke has its use. That one has a lot of uses. I'll go by and explain the ones that are a little weird, what their uses are. That one's obvious. Cross mid, go to cat, they can't see you. Go into connector and sit there, they can't see you. So this one is actually 2 smokes. It's my wall of smokes to cross into default for A main. One of them is lined up here, the same place I just showed you for the last smoke. So you take this plank right here, you go to the tip of it, and then we're going to go all the way up to the sky and go level with this fucker right here. So this plank, the tip of it, go up to the sky, level with this, and jump throw. Okay, this one should land, I guess this is the far one. This is the one that lands near sandwich. So it lands near sandwich. There might be a little gap in the middle of it. It's kind of weird, but it's actually like you catch them off guard and come by that gap and fucking kill them, so it's really not a bad thing. So then you'll throw this one. And you'll line up with the same plank, go the same height up, and do the same jump throw, except from different pillar. This pillar here, instead of that pillar. And this one will land more towards default to the left to make the wall of smokes right here. So this should block off almost all of this area. I'm going to show you both of them together. So first, they're pretty easy to throw. They're easy to line up. They're like forgiving. Some of my smokes do not have a forgiving lineup. This is one of the ones if you mess it up a little bit, it's still going to hit. So, see, I messed that up a little bit even. So here, just for an example, I messed that up trying to line it up. I would have relined it in an actual game, but so you throw this one. And these should land next to each other, creating a semi-perfect wall to block off this. See? Little hole there. That's okay though. You got your team crossing into sight. You have the CT smoke already down. You just come in here, you clear the side here, you have someone post on the triple, then you start planting the fucking bomb and you get into post plants. Go back into A main, past the wall of smokes. If you do it all fast enough, then you can already be positioned without even like getting a single kill or trade. You'll have to kill default together. There's usually a guy here, here, or here. So, figure it out. We've used this strat in game a couple of times, and it worked pretty well, actually. Okay, this is the smoke that lands in between default and triple, in the middle of them to block off CT or the site. Used for multiple things. You aim at the bottom right corner of this little plank. Then you hold down shift, and you start walking forward. Alright, so hold down left click, hold down shift, start walking forward, and release left click. The timing is just kind of hard to get, but once you have it, it's so easy. Because I used to throw this one a lot. That was probably it. Yep. So it should land right in between, just like that. But of course the other way worked too, but this is better. As long as it blocks off the little wall, the little hole in between triple and default, it's fine. Alright, so this is a B smoke. This smokes close arches. So it's from the same lineup spot as the bench smoke from this little pillar and apps on underpass right there. See that little smiley face? Yeah. But this is the regular bench smoke right here. Easy to throw, super easy. Nothing to it, just a left click throw. So here you just aim a little bit towards the wall to the left. Then you want to bounce it once off the wall like that. And it'll fall down into close arches. It's a pretty good one. One of my friends actually, like I was teaching someone how to play the fucking game, and I was teaching them the bench smoke, and they fucked it up, and this happened. So that's where that came from. I think it was my friend Pingu or maybe LK, one of those two guys. Anyway, thanks to whichever one it was. So this is a smoke requested by one of my friends that I play with, and I made it in my spare time. You just come over to this pillar. This should land triple. They wanted to block off triple, like the between con or whatever. So you count 1, 2, 3, 4 over, and then you go down here into this, and then you jump throw, and that's it. And that should land triple. I'm pretty sure that's the one. Yep, that's it. I just made a smoke that landed perfectly triple, so you could either use it to cross mid with if you don't have a smoke connector, or you can just use it in an actual game with the default smokes, so that no opper can peek you right side triple. You've already got the CT smoke, so you're safe from most opper angles except that one, but you're gonna have a smoke here with default smokes. So this is just a little bonus. I'm gonna show you for any new players to Counter-Strike or just people that don't know utility in general. I'm gonna show you all the default smokes you should be using for a site. Some of them are questionable. You could use other ones because they do the same thing, but these are personally my favorite smokes. So this is CT smoke, default, as I showed you earlier in the middle of the clip. Easy. This is the stairs smoke. Easy. And this is the jungle smoke for A. This is just going to be a short little thing. I'm going to walk on the side and show you where they are. Jungle, it's about here. So we got stairs, we got jungle, we got CT. Here's where the jungle smoke should land, right in between here. And those are default smokes for A. These are what you're going to be using my smokes in combination with. Those are very, very important to know to actually play the map of Mirage, because without these, you are going to lose A site every round you rush as a T if you're playing against good people. Without, like, just default smokes, the simplest of all smokes. I don't remember this smoke because I don't use it anymore. I think it's, like, here or some shit. I don't know, like there? No? No, okay. Well, I just sort of wing it. I just sort of go up here and just, like, you know, the little jump throw and do like that, because, I mean, I can't do it apparently, but I usually don't smoke mid anyway. I usually use a Molotov like that. You'll have to figure that one out by yourself, because I never throw that. Alright, so easy smoke to cross mid. Left click throw. Blocks everything. Sorry about the Discord dings. I'm just going through this very fast, and I'm not re-recording it because I got shit to do. Connector smoke. Jump throw from that corner. You don't have to crouch. People that crouch are stupid. Doesn't change anything. Connector smoke. Cat smoke. This corner. Top left of the building. Left click throw. If it bounces off that building, you did it wrong. If it goes anywhere but here, you did it wrong. Cat smoke. Easy. Bench smoke. Of course, the same way you throw my close arches smoke, except very much easier to throw. Bench smoke. Should land right there. Easy. And, of course, market window smoke. Really important smoke to know. You're cutting off a known opper angle, like a really popular opper angle for retake. So you're cutting this off as you cross apps with that smoke. So it doesn't look like it does anything from here, but when you're actually crossing, cuts off market window completely. That's all the smokes you need to know from Mirage. Then you can combine them with mine to get your own little unique things going around. I mean, there's another top mid smoke you can throw from back here. Instead of with that lasso, you can throw it from right here. I'll show this before I go. That's it. Easy. Got your top mid smoke here. This works just as well as the other one. Blocks both connector and sniper's nest. That's it. So this is a possibly inconsistent smoke that I created a while ago for deep jungle. I think it's where it lands. I'm pretty sure this was the one. So you count 5 pillars from up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Line up with the 5th one. Hold down crouch so you can line up perfectly with the center. Then stand up. Look at the center of this little block here. This little wood thing, and then jump throw. And this should land deep jungle, I'm pretty sure. It may or may not be consistent, I can't remember. This one. Yeah, deep jungle smoke. That is the one, and it's for a strat I was working on, a pistol round. So we boost 4 people into mid, and we walk past this smoke. We go by them through here, and there's going to be a smoke here, right? And then we send 4 people in behind them and mark it on pistol round, and that's just a free pistol round for every game we play against people that don't know us, which no one ever will. There's so many people that play Counter-Strike. I hadn't been doing this as long as I thought. It's been since February of 2019, but that's still a fairly long time. It's like 5 months, right? Pretty sure that's like 5 months. February 28th. So not 6, but 5. Alright, so this is one of my fail smokes, just to show you how much work I've put into this. So I was trying to make a better CT smoke, because everyone knows this one's inconsistent as fuck. I don't think anyone throws this anymore. Like this little smoke here. Because it always leaves a gap or lands inconsistently somewhere. It'll bounce somewhere it's not supposed to. So I made this before I saw that pro smoke. So I come over here, I crouch, and I line up perfectly in the center with this last pole. Then I'll hold down crouch. Aim here. It's actually weird that it's the same lineup as the pro smoke. It's awesome that I got this before I saw it. So crouch jump through, like that. And this should land also perfectly CT. Yep. With no gaps. I'm in offline CS, by the way. That's where my knife is. The internet's out here, so I'm recording this offline. I still have my flip knife Doppler. So this one is a fake smoke from mid to A, or I guess you could actually use it. It's semi-perfect. It's like, it doesn't, it leaves the tiniest little fucking gap at ticket booth that you've ever seen in your entire life, so. Wait, where did I line this up at? What the hell? Oh, here. So you go over here and you aim it right here on the top right of this little pillar, and then you just jump through. You send it over the wall. This should land almost perfectly in CT. It should land somewhere around here. It's just a nice fake smoke to make them think you're coming A. You can run B with this. I think I made a couple other smokes from mid that will land like in default spots. I know I have a stairs one from chair. It's really insane. It's hard to throw though. But yeah, this is a great fake smoke. That's the whole purpose of it. It's not supposed to be flawless to enter A with. It's just supposed to fool them into thinking you're coming A. Now I'll get another fake from mid. Not 100% sure about the consistency of this smoke. It's a hard one, trust me. I've thrown it before. I made sure it was consistent before. So you line up with the middle of the door, look down, slide over to this crack, and line up right in the center of this. The door is just like a starting point to line up so you can find this. This is what we're lining up with. Okay. Now we're going to aim right here at the edge of this. And then we're going to jump through and hope to God that it actually goes there. I don't want to look stupid. Come on. Yep. It actually worked. Nice. It doesn't do exactly what it's supposed to do, of course. That would be kind of impossible. But let me just make sure this one's consistent and throw it again. Let me go check the lineup again. Yep, that was the one. Sometimes it'll land further upstairs. Sometimes it'll land further downstairs. It's just whatever. It's a fake stairs smoke that someone could think that came from A main. Like, I was trying my best to make fake smokes. It's really hard to do that from mid. A place like this, you can't just smoke stairs from mid. I think I have one from B also. So it would be great if you could line this up with an op scope, like here. You should bounce off this to the left if you do the right thing, and then this should always land stairs somewhere. So see, it landed a little higher up that time. Sometimes it lands higher up, sometimes it lands lower down, but it is a stairs smoke and it works. So if anyone goes through that smoke onto stairs, it's a free fucking kill from A main if they actually are dumb enough to do that. Here's the next one. It's how to smoke CT from underpass. Just situational, whether you're up here or down here. You can do it from both positions. So you go into this corner. Preferably mid would be smoked or mollied so they can't kill you. Then you would line up with the top left of this. This is like, it doesn't really matter how you throw it, I'm pretty sure, but I'm going to show you the perfect lineup right here. Then you'll do a jump throw. And that should bounce into CT somewhere and land like semi-perfect like that other smoke did. So it should bounce here, it should bounce there, and there we go. I think this one might actually be better than the one from top mid, but they both land here and fake out CT. That's their job. Like, this one's actually pretty damn decent. If you want to use this one in your day-to-day gameplay, if you're rushing connector or whatever, it would actually work pretty well. So this is a nice little smoke if you're, like, coming out of A main with your team, you're rushing A main, you have a smoke here, smoke stairs. This smoke is fading, and you know there's an opper in jungle. Or we didn't throw that jungle smoke, and we know there's an opper in jungle. So we just line up here. It's a really quick lineup. We come into this corner. We line up right here with the tip of this. I'm just throwing them perfectly for, like, video's sake. Then you just left click throw, and this should land straight in jungle perfectly. Every single time you throw it. Super easy. See? No gaps. Shouldn't be a single gap. Didn't think so. So now the Opera can't shoot you as you get a free cross into sight. Hopefully your CT and Stare Smoke are still there, but, you know. Situational smoke. 1v1, last guy's off in jungle. Smoke it. Because I do that a ton when I'm like in a 1v1 and I'm an Opera and I'm like last guy and I know he's man, I'll just literally sit here like a douchebag and wait for him to walk into this little 1 pixel. Well, single zoomed, of course, because he could come up here, but you know what I mean. So this next one is just a little fun smoke. It's a one way that I made. It might get you picked once in a game. Don't overuse it or people are just going to start killing you through the one way. So you crouch. You line up with this looking like upwards, because of course if you turn around, it's going to be a different lineup. So you're looking towards this way, and you're crouching. And you're lined up in the center of that. You keep crouching, and you line up, it's not like straight in the center. It's a little to the left, about here, I guess, probably. Then you'll stay crouched and left click throw that off the wall. Now we'll walk over here. We can actually see through this. You can see a person through that at the start, like at the right angle, and then right here, of course. And you can use it for firebox also. So you can peek firebox, make sure no one's there, peek default with it, then peek out CT with it. You're most likely going to get at least a kill from that. Like, there's definitely going to be someone holding. Unless you're playing silvers, there should be someone in one of those positions ready to shoot you. So for this one, I need a helper. I'm going to call in my bot, whatever his name is. If that even fucking worked. Of course it didn't. Bot add CT. Get in here, fucking bot. Alright, my little helper Ulrich. This is going to help me throw this Molotov to triple. So, I'm pretty sure I have this bind. Yeah, okay, I do. So I can place the... You are not supposed to move. Wait a second. Okay, you little bastard. Don't move. Alright, so this is the pole we're going to be lining up with, but we need a boost here. So we're going to get little Ulrich. He's going to not stand in the wall. He's going to stand here for us. So why are you moving around, Ulrich? You're not supposed to do that. So then you're going to get your teammate to boost you up. He's going to jump. You're going to jump. You're going to get on his head. Like, I'm going to jump. He's going to stand up. We're on his head now. And this one is actually a little hard. I had to go look at the video for a reference. It's actually kind of hard. So we're going to go here. We're going to see this little bright square. It's a little brighter than the rest. We're going to aim right above it at this trail. See the trail that leads down to it? We're going to aim like straight here. Then we're going to do a step jump throw. It's going to molly off triple. They can't peek you here. It can also land behind triple. If you throw it properly. It's a little like... You have to walk forward a little more. So I get on my bot's head. It's hard to perfect this. Like, I haven't thrown this in a long time. I threw this a couple of times in game, and it was really cool. I think I have a different one too. So here, and then run and jump. That should be it. Because I heard the little sound. Alright, see, there we go. It's going to land here and block off the Opera from peeking left, so there can't be an Opera here. You can only be here, and you can just pre-fire the shit out of this. This is it's something that confused the shit out of, like, A site. So if you have everyone rush B except for 2 people, and then you throw this molly, they're going to be like, oh, they're in ramp, they just mollied triple. Because this isn't supposed to be, like, possible. I've never seen anyone do it before anyway. I have, like, 2 of these. I have one that lands CT-ish, and then, of course, one that lands stairs, because that's easy. So this one's a little harder. This is the stairs molly. I just wanted to make something that was super consistent instead of just chucking it over. So we have our little helper Ulrich sit here. Then we get on Ulrich's head, which is our teammate, of course. We get him to boost us by crouching. Then we jump and he stands up. Now he's standing up. So now we have this. This is a hard one to line up. So we take this pillar, the top left of it, this pillar, top right of it. We go in between these 2 pillars. See? We go up to the height of this pillar on the left. This pillar. So we'll go here. Drag it over to the height in the middle of these 2 pillars. Then we'll just click left throw. Left click throw, sorry. Not click left throw. And there's your stairs Molotov. Perfect. It even pushes them out to, like, actually the bottom. So your connector guy can come get a pick. If you have the right smoke set up. This one's easier with an actual player and not bot Ulrich, but it's kind of consistent. You can try it if you dare. So you put Ulrich about here. Then we can boost onto Ulrich's head. He doesn't even have to crouch. We can just boost on his head like this. Stop looking at me. You're supposed to be stopped, you son of a bitch. So then we look about right here. Line up with the little lantern, the corner of it. We'll take our Molotov. We'll go from this pillar up to the height of this little fluker on the wall here. So drag it over here and then do a step and run throw. We do a step and then a throw, and it lands behind default, just straight in the side, making anybody in this angle fall out, like anywhere here. You know, they're going to be ninja if they fall back, or behind triple if they fall back. It just lands behind default and assures you that no one is standing here or here in this little gay angle, waiting for you to walk out. So this one, again, consistency, I don't know. But this is a fake smoke from T-spawn to bench on B side. So we're going to aim at the top right corner of this building, of course. About right here, whatever, just, you know, in the area. We're going to do run and jump throw as we pass, like, this point on the pillar. And it doesn't work. Okay, we're going to try that again. Because I made this work before. I'm just not sure how the hell I did it. So here, maybe like that. I made it land bench. I know that for a fact. Here it goes. Yeah. Not really, but yeah, it lands in the bench area. I don't know. This was one of my, like, iffy ones, whether I was going to keep it or not, because the timing is crazy, but I did manage to start throwing it consistently eventually. I just don't remember how I did it. Like that, maybe? Let's see. Yeah, that's the timing. That is the timing. It smokes between bench and the side or whatever. It's just a fake bench smoke. It's kind of like the smoke that lands here. The fake B smoke everyone knows. Except it lands there. If you throw two of them, I mean, if one didn't sell you the fake, two's going to sell it to you, right? So this smoke I made today, I made like 4 today. So I could finish this video off and send it to my team and everything. So I could have them learn some of these smokes. I think they look cool because they requested some of them. So this smoke is titled the Useless Smoke, but it looks cool, so here you go. Fuck! How did I do it again? I don't remember. You aim at this thing. I know that. Aim at that thing. Please get stuck up there. There we go. That's the one. That's the one. The Useless Smoke. I mean, your opponent's pushing mid on you, fucking chuck that smoke up there. They're gonna be like, what the hell? And then you just peek out and op the shit out of them. Yeah, right? It'll totally work. No, but it's called the Useless Smoke for a reason. It's completely pointless. Don't throw it. So if you were worried about B smokes and me not having enough of them, I made another 3 today just to satisfy everybody with their B smoke fetish, because my team really likes B smokes and they don't know any of them. So I made one for front sight. Even Krillum doesn't know any B smokes. So I made front sight smoke. You go from this pillar in the middle of it, go up in between these power lines, and then left click throw. And then it should land straight in the middle of front sight perfectly every single time you throw it. Perfectly consistent smoke. If you can't throw it, that's on you. Because I've thrown this one about 50 times now, and it is completely consistent. So if you have a complaint that one of these smokes is inconsistent and it doesn't land because it's a bad smoke, you are just sorely mistaken. You are wrong. Get better at the game. Thank you. So you ever rush B with your team on cat, and that get right guy is just like a real fucking problem? Because I'm usually that get right guy, and I'm usually a real fucking problem for the people that rush cat. So we go over to this plant pot and we line up in the middle. You see this like extra green one with the 3 leaves here with the little black spot in the middle? Just line up with that. That should be the middle of the flower pot. You're going to aim at the top right of this building. This building is so good for lining up smokes. It lines up the default cat smoke and some other things. Then you just left click throw. And this should land left side of get right. Yep, here it comes. And boom. Now we can rush cat and forget about get right completely. Walk around, pre-fire him, and he's dead, pretty much. And you can use that in unison with this smoke. Because of course you can have 2 apps, 3 cat, 3 apps, 2 cat, whatever. And you pretty much... You don't have that many angles to clear now. You can not worry about get right. You can not worry about sight. You can clear this whole side out over here. You can walk around without market window seeing you, hopefully. Because you weren't dumb and you actually threw this smoke also. Right? So now you're going to walk around here and kill that get right guy. then this smoke is still here, so you can just walk around the site or walk through the smoke and have your team just enter the site, and they're not going to know what the hell to do because they're all custom smokes and no one else is ever going to do that. Now, if for whatever reason one side smoke wasn't enough for you, the one that lands in the front, what if you want to make one land in the right? Because why the hell would you ever want to make one land in the back? You're an idiot. Shut the fuck up. You are so dumb. Okay. So this smoke lands in the right side of site. We're going to get the same lineup as the other smoke. And that is it. Except from this window. And that should land right side of site. There you go. Easy peasy. Now you can cross out here and go to van with no worries of this son of a bitch over here. This little bastard. We all hate this guy, right? This fucker that plays like this. Or like this. That's pretty much all the smokes I have today. If you have any questions, comments down below. These were all thrown in both 64 tick and 128 tick servers just to oh, my internet's back on. Hell yeah. But these were all thrown in 64 tick and 128 tick servers just to make sure consistency was good for all these smokes, and they worked on both. I think one of the smokes didn't work on 64 tick, but good luck finding that one because I don't remember which one it was. I don't know. But thanks for watching the video. Hit that like button if you enjoyed and want more. If you have any questions, comments down below. Any recommendations for smokes, or you want to see me do it on a different map, comments down below. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.